Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday. Y'all see the topic, man. Sign up for that Sold Out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. We talk a little bit of everything over there, from music to sneakers, of course. And, of course, we got a lounge, food section, sports section. So sign up for that joint. It is free to sign up. Y'all see the nice topic, and I'm going to let my homie go ahead and do his proper introductions.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day. It's a beautiful Saturday. We got the.
I hate you.
It's just a beautiful Saturday overall, man. It's another day, man.
You're doing it on purpose, but go ahead.
So yeah, so anyway, it's a beautiful Saturday. And I don't think do we have anything really dropping really this weekend that there was worth. I mean, I guess we got the Shadow Lows. I guess
we had the Shadow Lows. I'm pretty sure those are still available. I think we had the Cactus flea market joint, which I do have a poll, I think, for those. We had those
that shock drop. We had
the Travis joints, the red check mark.
The Travis's both releases. I'm gonna assume both releases. So, I mean, like I say, if anybody was able to pick any one of those up, that's congrats. But like I say, from what I saw, obviously they were bought it, and anybody that did pick them up was only like in that 7 to 8 size. They said that was the most common size that was won by an actual raffle legit win.
From what I heard, nobody hit. Nobody. So I mean, I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I guess it was just that rare of a number. A nice topic, man. I'm going to show the poll here in just a second. Pause. Or the survey is the word I should be using, but I'm going to show that in just a second. But tonight's topic, man, pretty much was inspired by the Goodfellas meeting last night. Pretty much, are Travis Scott sneakers the most hype shoes ever? So I'm going to be talking about that. And then also just found some information out about a former Nike employee actually sues Nike. So we're going to see what that's about and wondering how far that's really going to go. I'll be sharing my screen here in just a second because I'm definitely going to be showing you guys the survey I just put up. But I want to see how we got up in the building real quick. Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out, because the last poll or survey I did, I should say, was Nike and CPFM Air Force One shock drop. So if I think Divine actually caught both pairs, so salutes to Divine. Speaking of which, he is in the chat. He says, "Yo, what up, Polo? What up? What up?" He says, I sent you a conspiracy theory on the Twitter user. Ralph Kicks said that happened with the whack attacks, given a timeline on the Discord. All right, I'll check it out. Check it out. Appreciate that. Kwame says, yo, what's good? What up, Kwame?
Yo.
Slayer says, what's up, sneaker gang? What up? What up, Slayer? What up? Kwame says, what up, Slayer? Slayer says, Kwame, with one of these joints. Yeah, y'all smash that like button as y'all coming and out, man. So let me share the screen on the survey for the Cactus Plat, the CPFM joints. So give me like 2 seconds. Boom, right here. So I said, did you catch the W on the Nike CPFM Air Force One black and white shock drop? And looked like we had over 821 votes, so that was pretty cool. But looks like 44% said no. 47% said they're leaving for the true CPFM supporters, and it looks like only about 9% caught a W. So, wow. These were limited too from what I got from that. So I guess we can go ahead and just talk into first night's topic. I think since we're on the things of Nike, let's just go ahead and talk about this former employee claims. This is a lawsuit that Nike is pretty much is facing. So I'm going to say this. I'm not saying Nike has won all their lawsuits, but what Nike is known for, they don't take too many L's. So if they got to settle this and make it happen and go under the rug, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see who else we got in the building real quick. Karen K says, waste of time, TS drops, which is Travis Scott drops. So Karen K says, Travis Scott drops are pretty much a waste of time. It can feel like that, man. And ironically, the only Travis drop I ever hit on was dunk size, pretty much. But for those like the black joints, what are they called? Um,
Phantoms, yeah.
the Phantom. That's the only one I ever hit. And to be honest, low key, I really wasn't thinking I was gonna hit. I was gonna, it's always worth a shot, but
Yeah, of
literally I
course, yeah.
set it down like I ain't gonna hit anyway. I don't care, but I'm gonna go for it.
But you didn't hit for the fours?
What, the Travis Scott fours? No, those were resale prices. What?
Oh, okay.
Every last one of my Travises are resale.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
every last one of them. And I got the forces. I got the Jordan lows and highs, but I don't have all of. Let me get this. I don't got all of them because I only like certain ones. And the sixes, yeah, pay resale on those too. Yep. So yeah, no if and no buts about that. Look like we lost Dunks. Okay, Dunks came back. Cool. My bad. Looks like you had faded out for a second, but yeah, I was saying was like, yeah, all my Travises I pay resale for. Um, yeah, so pretty much, let's see. Hold up. Make sure we got the video still in. Hold on real quick. Let me double check. Looks like it had froze up on us. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. All right, cool. Looks like Dunks is coming back in and out. But we're good. We're good. We're good. Let me read the rest of the chat. Manny with the kick says, what's good, chat? Says, Manny with the kick says, 3 weeks of cap for some bricks. Nike got to do better. They're not, I wouldn't say they were bricks. Are they the best Travises? No. In my opinion, I know Dunks is a big Travis fan. He could probably argue otherwise, but I'm pretty sure if we even did a list of like the best Travises, which I'm pretty sure we have, these aren't gonna make it at the top of the tier for me. And that's a nice whack.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't like, and like I say, no, not to discredit, anything that he's done, because I mean, obviously, somebody wanted them, but I just kind of like see them as the those Delta Force that he did. I think that's what they were called. The ones where that came with like the little covering over them.
I hated those, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. I hate those. I hated those. I think Kwame got those. No disrespect, Kwame,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it just wasn't for me.
I mean, that's just kind of that's just kind of where they sit. Sit with me. The only thing that really saves them is like that. I guess the back of swoosh, and that doesn't even really.
Yeah, true.
It was like these. Honestly, I just really wasn't even checking for it.
Oh, I'm surprised hearing coming this from the Travis man himself. Really caught me off guard to hear that.
And say Air Force One is your favorite shoes, and you get every Air Force One that comes out.
All right, fine, fine. But I'm
You
just
gotta
saying,
get them lime color, lime green kiwi.
no, I don't want to get those.
Come on now.
But no, I get what you're saying. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm not going to debate it. Karen says, seem like same thing gonna happen within the next few weeks of the future and the Balvins. Waste of time drops. They'll all be extremely limited. Yeah, but I mean, you still miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If you want them, at least try for them.
And listen, that was my debate. Do I do the Balvins or the Futuros? And like I think I said it last time on the live. I think I'm just gonna take my chances on the Futuros over the Balvins, because I don't know. It just seems. I know they say that SBs are a harder cop, but I don't know. I think that these second Balvins are kind of, people are gonna try to see as like a redemption. Like, I didn't get the first ones, so they're gonna try even harder for these.
Yeah. Me, I think I'm gonna roll my dice on the Futures as well. The Balvins, for me, I know if I get the black pair, it's gonna make me go spend more money and want the sell pair. I know what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna leave them alone for right now. Kwame says Manny was good. But we'll start on tonight's topic too. It says eBay reveals Travis Scott most wanted sneakers globally, which I can see that. Even though I feel like these, I mean, we can call them what are the joints called? We had the Whack Attack joints. He did those in Mac Attacks. I really wasn't feeling those. But then he had those Utopia Air Force Ones. Those, I feel like they was just pre-made shoes. And then we just had the ones we just had now, his first actual official like release shoe. And to be honest, I guess with the limited availability, it made it seem like the demand is there, But again, whenever people talk stock numbers, I don't never necessarily just go. I take it with a grain of salt, man. I can't really just go off of all that.
I mean, honestly, like I say, that shoe is, like I say, it's an okay shoe, but the elephant in the room is always going to be that strap.
You're talking about what are they? What are these joint? They're called. Yeah, pause. That, all the way around, pause, bro.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's just that's always going to be the questionable. Like, why is that there?
If it wasn't there, the shoe it would look worse. To be honest.
I mean, in my opinion, if it wasn't there, it looked better. But hey,
I don't think there's no saving it, man.
No, honestly, to be for real, yeah, there is no saving it. But if I was to have my suggestion, at least make it the option to where it's customizable.
Yeah, maybe. But I can see that because I mean, if you look at the Ye releases with Nike, they had a strap on them, but that's a totally different thing.
Yeah, completely. You can't even compare the two.
Yeah. So, and like I said, these Travises just don't even hit that hard to the point where I'm struggling to even remember the name on them. I know the Jumperman Jacks is what they're called, but it's just that only as much as that sound like on paper it should be catchy, it's not. To me, I don't like nothing about anything about the name, no none of it. Sorry. But we'll read through this article real quick. But let me read through the chat too. Let's see. Where we at? Kwame says Travis shoes never gonna be better than Virgil shoes. I can agree with that, and he's referring to Off-White. That's on another level, though. You know what I mean? But I feel like Travis had his run nowhere. Not no more. Off-White took off and surpassed that. But at one point, the Travis and that stuff was in his own. They're in their own lane still, but if we had to compare them, it just was always a preference thing. I mean, to be honest, whenever you pull up to a sneaker event, if you see somebody with some Travises or some Off-Whites, you most likely, depending on what it is, you're gonna be like, oh wow, nice. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they both got their own lane. Let's see. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Manu the Kick says, I'm gonna pass on both drops and I'd rather do a reach back. Okay, so he's gonna skip on both drops for the Futuras and the J Balvins because he's gonna grab something that he wanted from before. I respect it. DJ Rush in the building says, are you looking forward to the Midnight Navy Blue Air Jordan 1 dropping in September? I wish more Jordan 1s were dropping this summer. Hey, man, we need a break on Jordan 1s, bro. But I'll look them up, though. But most likely, I'm not going to say yes and I'm not going to say no. But to be honest, man, so many Jordan 1s in the collection, I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm not going to get the shoe, but man, when you have a lot of Jordan 1s, you can easily.
It just it looks like a vintage Navy Jordan 1, honestly.
I think I got him. I'm going to show him real quick up on the screen real quick. Let me see. I think I found him because what you described is exactly what I see. Boom, right here. Yeah. Plus, to be honest, I got the Georgetowns, man. And, I know this is slightly different, but I'm like,
But that's not a bad shoe, though. Like I say, if we're looking at the same shoe, it's not a bad shoe. Like I say, it definitely will have its place in someone's collection, and it's definitely have its place to be worn specifically.
Yeah, true.
Like I say, it's not a bad shoe.
True. Let's see. Manu the Kick says, Divine, salute. Manu the Kick says, what up, Karen and Slayer? Kwame says, Karen, salute. Manu the Kick says, facts, Kwame, RIP Virgil. Most definitely. RIP to Virgil. Slayer says, Travis shoes are hella hype nowadays. It's just random colors. I mean, I feel like it still describes his style, though. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna take away from the Travis wave of sneakers. I feel like he definitely did his thing. Is it kind of coming? Is it kind of fading and kind of? I'm gonna put it this way: it ain't where Drake shoes at yet. I'm gonna put it like that. Drake shoes. We're like, oh, why? We're like, why? And we don't mention Drake.
I think like Drake has with the name he's built for himself and the shoes we've seen him do. Like you got to think about the fours that he did, the ones with the confetti stuff on the back. You know,
They brought that up. Hold on, wait. They brought that up in the Discord last night too in the Goodfellas meeting. I almost forgot about that shoe because I'm like, that's a friend's. Not who has it.
That's very true. It's very true.
Yeah,
but what my point is, I'm trying to get at.
I don't think it should. I don't think it should count. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
I get you. Yeah, but he's capable of stuff like that. So how come you can't just do drops like that and not try to be creative, so to say? You know,
or put more input. But creative.
Just do what you've been doing, like how you had the OVO, the 10s, you had the 13s, you had your 12s. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you had the 4s.
13s? I don't remember the 13s.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, whatever. But
it was the 12.
I'm sorry, the 8s. I'm sorry.
They were not the best. I'll put it like
so,
that.
But you get what I'm getting at? Like he had those saw more success than his Nocta line, whatever you want to call it, you know?
Yeah, I'm not impressed with the Nocta line. The only thing I really given it credit for, and it's kind of a cheat code, is the certified lover boy, like all white Air Force One. But I mean, it's like really because Air Force One carrying the weight.
The only person I've ever seen in Nocta besides Drake is Drewski.
Well,
literally it. That's the only other person I see rock Nocta as hard as Drake.
I wonder why. You know, I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a hater. I'll just, he wearing it for a reason.
Oh yeah.
You know, yeah, he's trying so bad to get back in another Drake video or something. You know what I'm saying? Or he was just happy to be in the Drake video. You know. Also, not to hate on him, but it's like I think it's hard to make me laugh. Never mind. I'm gonna just stick to the content. So where we at? Devon says when it comes to releases, I'm on my year. CPFM and even Union do better releases than Travis. They definitely try to do better as far as the
that could be a stretch on somewhat.
Wow,
because they got their because they have just as much as a crappy drop as Travis does. What do you mean?
Yeah, but Travis is at least they appear to look like they're trying to block something. Travis is just a free for all.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, but yeah, to be honest, they all could use room for improvement. But Travis, it's like they at least, hey, do this so they can shut up. Travis don't even, hey man, we doing the best we can, man. You know, that's the difference.
I mean, only thing I say that they got over is like the shipping. Their shipping's a little better. Their sites may be a little better put together.
Bro, I was looking at some of the Travis merch, right? I saw the basketball short joints because I'm a sucker for basketball shorts. I don't have them, but I like them. And then I was like, all right, cool. They 80, you know what I mean? Go ahead, see what I can do. And it said 12 to 15 weeks for shipping. Why?
How you to make the shorts, probably.
Dog.
Shorts are made to order too. What do you mean? 12
weeks is like that's 3 months. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be on forgot I purchased them. You know what I'm saying? They know how this is my thing. I feel like they've done enough drops to do an average of like this is how much each sells, make less or more, blah blah. But then again, it's probably a rough estimate because those people are buying it because they're hoping that increases their chances to win that like to be randomly selected to win the like draw. You know what I'm saying? Or the raffle, I should say. Same concept. So a lot of people do that. So if people see that it's not really increasing their chance, that may not be the real numbers. It's probably why they can't make a preset amount. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. Not trying to defend them, but you know what it is.
Oh yeah. So how do you like? So say like. So because pretty much like this, the same merch that will be on sneakers will be on his website. So what makes it getting it from sneakers? You get it in a week. Versus his website where you're gonna get it in a month. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, please, are they using two different like warehouse manufacturers? You know what I'm saying?
They got to be like, please tell me, bro, because I think that's like a question that we would all love to know. Like, You're right, because we're gonna get the drop again on sneakers, right? And that merch is gonna be there. And then, yeah, to be honest, now you think about it, Dunks. Now, if I really, really want them, I definitely should just wait till they load up on sneakers and get them so I can get them at a reasonable time. Think about it. If I order them, how mad would I be if I ordered it from the website, see them on sneakers, sitting for like, obviously you got a chance. They're gonna sell out. And I'm like, man, I could have had this in, 7 days versus now I got a whole nother 3 months,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Not picking on Travis though, because maybe he has nothing to do with it, Some tell me they like, you focus on music, we got the rest. But let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Where did I leave off? So Kwame says salutes to Karen. Manny with the kick says facts. Kwame, RP to Virgil, read that one. I think Karen says hi, Manny and Kwame. Kwame says I agree. Divine Travis stuff not as unique as them. Divine says what up, Karen. DJ Rush says yeah. For me, I only have the artistical red Jordan 1s. Okay, yeah. So those joint just dropped. Yeah, those like the red joints. I know what you're talking about. They just dropped last week.
They look like almost burgundy, right?
Yeah, they look burgundy. He says, so I'm gonna be collecting the more recent Jordan 1 releases, still building the collection. Okay, cool. So you just got in the game. Got you. So yeah, if that would have been me, years ago, I'd have, you can't go wrong with a Jordan 1. I'm gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say that. They're always a good safety. Kwame said, no, Karen says, I need Space Jam 11 lows. I know it's a GR, but I love them joints. Them my day ones. Okay. Space Jam lows, man. Honestly, no disrespect. I am gonna leave them for the ladies. I think that ladies just
It's almost like a teaser. That's almost like if they do like the Galaxy low, like a phone positive low,
bro. I hope there is not a such thing as a phone posit low.
No,
period.
But at that point, it would almost look like a clown shoe,
bro. I ain't gonna tell them what that shit gonna look like, because you know what I don't like about the 11 lows. Not picking on you, Karen, because if you like them, get them. You know what I mean? That jumper man on the back be like, like you sure these Jordans, like, bro. I'm sorry, it doesn't look right to me.
Like they just trying to squeeze it on there to get the last minute, huh?
Yeah, it's like, dog, just y'all really feel was it really worth putting it on here? Like, I don't know. Manny says run it up, and he got the play button. DJ Rush says, what do you think of the Jordan 1 Chicago Lost and Founds, and when do you think their price is going to lower? I wish I got them when they first dropped. They're not lowering, buddy.
And the same, I bet the people who don't have them will say the same thing, DJ.
Yeah, DJ Rush, they're not lowering. You had to. That's one of those shoes. I'm pretty sure. I know several people who paid resale for them. Dunks, me, Kwame. You know what I'm saying? And
let's just say I paid almost double what they dropped for. Let's just say that.
We all did, but they're not. We knew that wasn't gonna go down. That shoe ain't going down. Those one of those. I don't think you're not gonna see that decrease in price. Some shoes you just know. Sometimes you can just tell, and that's one of them. Because that shoe was hell when it first came out, and I never forget when they were talking about, everybody's gonna get a shot. It's supposed to be 300,000 pairs. It may have been,
but think about it. That's a large number, but still, that's such a small number now compared to what we've been seeing.
Yeah, for a shoe like that, they couldn't have probably produced it enough.
Like 300,000 is such a small number compared to what we're seeing. Million pair drops of like the Brad 4s, million plus pair of supposedly of the military blues. So
yeah,
like 300,000 is not a lot.
This is true. Let's see. Kwame says Karen says Divine got the wave. Karen says true story, but yes, more lady friendly. The lows, I agree. They're more lady friendly, and to be honest, if I had a boo or something, yeah, I would probably put her in something like those too. It's not a bad shoe. It's just like me. I've only had 2 11 lows, and I've sold both of them.
Mm-hmm. Really good for like kids too. Just grab your kids a pair.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, to be honest, the kiddo stuff is different though. But I mean, yeah,
The
I can
kid's always gonna have an exception. They're always gonna have that exception, you know.
I'll give you that.
You know, like come on
Yeah,
now, you know they're always gonna get that pass.
yeah, true. I mean, it's just like to be honest, back then, hell, you were just happy to have a pair of Jordans,
So
you
I'm
know.
saying. So I mean, you know, like you're gonna be like, you're gonna more be like, why are you going those 11 lows to a guy rather than you see that kid? You're gonna be like, look, he got, you know.
Don't get me wrong, the ones I had was dope. I just didn't feel right and they didn't look right on me. But I had them new. I had them joints for
I mean,
over.
with the right pair, I'm sure with the right pair of jeans, you probably wouldn't have been able to tell. Honestly,
You know
but
me.
you would have just known subconsciously, you know.
Speaking of which, like the new 11 height, bro, them joints starting to feel like boots for real. Hey, I'm just saying, like those. What was the last one we got?
Gratitudes.
The gratitude joints feel like boots, bro. Like ain't gonna lie. When I put them, because I wore
You
my
got to think they're
Concord.
leather now, you know. So you
Yeah,
know.
I wore my Concord today, and I'm like, and I had been wearing like the gratitudes, and I'm like, man, these feel normal. Is what the problem is. You know, I was used to that joint being extra, like pause, but it just you can tell it was like that. Now you could just tell it was different because whatever word I was just about to choose, all of it was gonna be a pause moment. But yeah, you can just tell they were just it's cut. The cut is higher, and you like
Oh
said
yeah.
leather, so yeah. Let me read through this article real quick. It says Travis Scott has fans of his sneakers buzzing once again with the long-awaited Jordan Jumperman Jack signature shoe. But there are several styles that are rapper created that are still doing well in the secondary market, of course. With the Jumperman Jack University Red arriving via the rapper's website on Friday, eBay revealed that top 5 most wanted Travis sneakers. So this is what we're going to be touching on tonight. eBay defined most wanted as the sneakers that had the most rare searches, not raw, but the rare searches and sales of the market global. Actually, it does say raw. It just doesn't sound right in that wording for me because RAW is raw. But yeah, the most raw searches and sales on the marketplace globally. Says one of the shoes on its list is the rapper's Nike Air Force One '07 White Utopia, which released in July 2023. So I'm guessing maybe people are having second thoughts if people are searching that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have thought that would have been searched up on the Travis list was those Air Force Ones. Because
I mean,
remember
maybe because
those those joints set for I don't say set, but they kept them up on the site for well over 24 hours. You
well,
know?
no, maybe because it's still a thing as people like what's because people are trying to deem this as the worst Travis Scott shoe to drop, So just that curiosity of well, what's everybody talking about, that could bring it up to where it's the number one search shoe.
I
I mean,
can't
the
put
number five for search shoe. I don't think nobody is really honestly just checking for this Air Force One that you can wipe the Utopia off with polish remover. Trust me.
acetone. It says, according to eBay searches on the marketplace globally for the Nike Air Force One Low White Utopia, outpaced the next most wanted Travis sneaker, the Nike SB Dunk Low, by more than 40% in March. So pretty much, I guess it was the Air Force One Utopia, and everybody likes those Travis Scott SB Dunks, which that shoe, me having that one, yeah, I came off the hip with the chips, which ironically, this is what it is up on the screen with the bandana. I
So
was
they're saying that the SB is 40% over the Air Force One, pretty
no,
much.
the Air Force One is there, but then like after that, it becomes this one. I think is what I got from it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it says the other Nike shoe on the market on the next says the other Nike shoe on the list is his take on the Nike SB Dunk Low, which debuted in February 2020. Yeah, so that's what it's saying. Yeah, the next shoe on the list. So it's still the Air Force One, and then it's these SB Dunks. They're a very nice shoe. Definitely, I will say too. You got to break that joint in. Says these are the 3 Air Jordan styles on a list, starting with the Air Jordan 6, which was released in October 2019. There are also 2 Jordan 1 lows on the list. Jordan 1 Retro OGP Black Phantom. Dunks have those. which debuted in December 2022, and then Jordan 1 Low SP Fragment, which arrived in August 2021. So I'm assuming that people may be searching on like, okay, I want a Travis Scott shoe, maybe like budget-wise too. A lot of this could play a factor into why they're searching these shoes for, like, why are these being the most top search shoes. Now the sixes at first, I never forget those olives. They didn't really grow on me for a minute. It took me a minute before I actually really wanted.
That's the pair that I would actually do like, the olive pair. I'm not so much a fan of the khaki pair.
I like the khaki more, but I will say the khaki one is more bulky. So, and because it's got two stash pockets instead of just one. I think Travis brought back the stash pocket joint, you know, too. I'm surprised he didn't try to do that on the these Jumperman Jacks. Maybe he could have cut the tongue open and did a zipper joint, or would that have been too much?
You know, he did what he did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to feel like the shoe could use something, you know. It's like a picker upper it could use, if you ask me. Something's missing. Let's see. DJ Rush says, I'm a size 15. I struggle to get and store Jordan in my size. I just had success ordering from GOAT sneaker app. Do you think I should just continue that? Your size, yeah. Unfortunately, size
you're in
15,
a very unique spot. You know?
Yeah, bro. I hate to say it. I would love to tell you no, but to be honest, bro, they make less and less of those joints all the time because that's not a common size, you know. Not to pick on you or sound bad or anything, but yeah, to be honest, man, I would say go ahead and try. You can try to see if you can win the raffles and stuff like that. But to be honest, bro, if you really want the shoe and you got it, I mean, you might as well go ahead and get it out the way, unless you're just feeling lucky. Which I would say it doesn't hurt to try both, but I mean, it seems like you have to go on the resale market quite a bit. Let me read the rest of the article real quick. It says the Jordan Jumperman Jack University Red arrives Friday via TravisScott.com. Pricing of the shoe, however, was not shared on the website. A prior iteration of the shoe, Sail and Dark Mocha, retailed for $200 in men's sizing. The other is predominantly white, black, and hits of University Red throughout the Sail midsoles. Searches on the marketplace for the Jordan Jumperman Jack, according to eBay, has grown more than 600% in March compared to January. So there you go right there. So pretty much, and I'm not surprised because you also got to look at two people that are doing sneaker content like me. I don't do this, but a lot of these guys who don't have the deals or they want to be able to get the review out with the official shoe in their hand first, they will go ahead and pay the resale market. You know what I'm saying? And get it out the way because they know they're going to get. And a lot of those guys, they keep some of the shoes, but they sell after they do the review and drop the video, they put them on sale, you know, and get their money back. Not knocking that. Let's see. Emmanuel Kick says, yes, sir, Polo, something definitely missing. Yeah, that's what I said. I feel it doesn't seem finished. It needs to go back to the drawing board. I don't know if it's the strap that's the issue or the way that it's cut. I feel like the color we was going to anticipate brown automatically. That doesn't surprise me. I will say the one with the red check mark don't seem like it mixed to me. You know what I'm saying? It don't seem the one that just dropped yesterday with the red check on it. That don't seem like it go with that brown at all. You know, it just
I agree. That I don't know. It just seems
that shit was stretched.
It's something very off about it. It's just something. It just doesn't seem like what we would expect from Travis. Honestly,
it doesn't look right. That's what I'm. It doesn't look right.
Like I said, we're supposed to be getting the brown pair, like that too. And then, but we're also gonna get that same brown pair in the Jordan 1 lows, in 2025. So
I don't know if they should do it again, man. I mean, no disrespect, but like, I think it's maybe too soon, but maybe we need a different like maybe they should do a version 2. Like, you know what I'm saying? How we get like can we get a Jumperman Jack 2? Maybe they take another swing at it, tweak it, and make it better. And this is what we're looking at and talking about, everybody, real quick. Those are the brown joints. They look okay. I'm just not a fan of the cut. But these one with the red check mark on it, it just don't seem like these red check marks even go with it at all. you know. And I know it's supposed to be the rare one, you know. And look like there's a craft. Is there going to be a cream color like craft version? So I've seen that floating around. But then you got to see also people make up a lot of stuff. And then also, you know, another thing that was a fun fact. Whenever you look up on the sneakers app, they told you that the jack that's written on the bottom is subject to like rub off. You know, like it comes with a and it said no. This is the thing. Nike described it as like it was meant to do that on purpose. Like
to come off
the jack, on the bottom right, it says jack.
Well, yeah, of course, I get that, but yeah. I mean, okay, I guess. I mean, I can see that. I mean, because you gotta think eventually if like this is where like like your Born and Raised or Crenshaw's, wear those long enough, eventually, the graphic will probably wear down,
I don't think so, not on those, because it looks like that is inside of that. It seems protected.
Yeah, and the jack is just kind of into the that whatever gummy sole that shit is.
Exactly. It doesn't look the same. And I hate to seem like we're picking on the Jumperman Jacks all stream, but I mean, it's just that Travis, we hold him to a higher standard. You know, when he drop, we pay attention. That's all it is, you know. And I know not every shot he takes is gonna be a make, you know. And we'll just and it's not to say it was him. He could have just been, yeah, guys, I'll take him. But he was advertising for him and stuff like that too. And I'll never forget the mock-ups and stuff we were seeing in the beginning. I'm like, those were way off. You know, like that joint where it was completely brown and like had no shape and it just looked like it had no soul. And I'm like, this can't be it. And he was wearing those long extra pants and nobody couldn't tell anything. So yeah. But let's transition to the next story real quick. We're gonna talk. Former employee claims Nike does not accommodate nursing mothers in new lawsuit. So it looked like this is a female who actually used to work for Nike and quit, and now has filed a lawsuit. Now this happened on May 10th. Ironically, right close to Mother's Day, which is tomorrow. So salutes to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. Says a former Nike employee has filed a class action lawsuit against the company, claiming it does not accommodate postpartum and breastfeeding female employees in California who need to pump breast milk while at work. Very interesting. I mean, I would hope they would. If you got to go do what you got to do. What happened?
It's a sensitive subject, man. You know, I'm
gonna tread lightly.
I'm on that one lightly, so I'm
gonna tread lightly.
That's kind of one of those. Let's just stick our head in the door, see what's going on, get up out of there. You know?
Yeah, I'm treading lightly. I'm treading lightly because I'm like, it's my thing. Nike not letting them get a break. Like if you got to do what you got to do, they can't stop you from going to use the bathroom now. Don't be doing it out in the open at your desk or some shit. But I mean, I don't know. But I never ever pumped breast milk before, so maybe it's something I don't know. We're treading lightly here. Kwame says size 15 definitely tough. You Polo stuck with the ass for real. Tough. You Polo. I'm assuming he says you right Polo stick with the apps for real. I think is what he means. Let me read through the rest of this article real quick. It says in a lawsuit filed Wednesday, the Superior Court of the state of California, former Nike employee Fantista McDonald, ironic name, said that the company did not accommodate her needs as a breastfeeding mother during her time of employment. McDonald it sounds like we're talking about McDonald's, but that's actually her last name. Says worked as an department manager at a Nike factory outlet store in California until she was fired on March 8th, 2024. She has been given birth to her son in 2021 prior to joining Nike and had stopped breastfeeding him when she started her job in 2022. But when she decided to resume breastfeeding in August 2023, she claimed that Nike did not provide a reasonable break times or suitable locations for her to pump. So, and they didn't finish it, but I'm assuming.
Okay, so first off, where was your kid at that you needed to be pumping breast milk right then and there? If you're at work.
Well, she probably got to keep her pumping around the clock for that. But I mean,
where's the child at? Because, like I say, if you're pumping the milk, then obviously it's a dire need for that for you him to have it right now.
I think
Or
maybe she likes to pre-pump it, so like,
yeah, just have it stored and ready so when she gets home.
yep, yep, yep. Not trying to defend her or anything. I'm just
Yeah, no,
playing.
no. I mean, of course. I mean, and like, of course, obviously, do what you got to do. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna, stand up for what's right too. But I don't know. I don't know. So
I
I don't
mean,
know.
I would assume if you're in the bathroom, you can go like sit in the go into a big stall and do what you got to
It's
do.
unsanitary. Who's gonna pump breast milk in a bathroom stall? You know,
Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with pumping in the bathroom stall?
that's unsanitary, man. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's unsanitary.
Yeah,
Well, then she can go out to her car.
maybe she didn't have one.
True. True. Okay. Okay. I mean, well, the thing is, they use.
I don't know the situation, and like I say, I mean, we all know like that it's a time and a place for everything, and I don't think that Nike is very. Um, I don't think they're very. You know, their focus isn't making sure mothers and mothers have milk for their children.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a great. I'm very curious what she's actually. What's the? I gotta read this now because what is she
Yeah,
actually?
like what is she really trying to get at?
Yeah,
Is why-
not trying to be. Yeah, me and Dunks aren't trying to be mean, but like, what do you like? What do you want him to actually do? You know what I mean? And that's another thing. What was she probably? Hey, can you guys get this installed just for little old me? And Nike's probably like, no. You know, I'm like, I don't. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm like, they're probably like, you're the only one here with this. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it says California law mandates that employees provide reasonable break times in private spaces with an electronical source, a refrigerator, and sink with running water for lactating employees. Did not know that. So basically, she wants, and I guess this is what the law of Cali states it means reasonable break times, which meaning more than 15 minutes, I'm assuming she needs, a private space with an electrical unit, which is basically a plug somewhere that got a plug in it, a refrigerator, and a sink with running water. So I mean,
So be more maternity leave friendly. Is
yeah,
what they're
like this
trying,
is,
pretty much like.
I'm pretty sure they got a refrigerator. I'm pretty sure they have an electrical source.
Yeah,
It's,
but
it's probably
Bob
just
is not
not
gonna want to
convenient.
eat his. He's not going to eat his sandwich that's next to some lady's breast milk. You know, so think about that.
I mean, she's
And
gonna wipe it
that's
down,
what it could be
bro.
too. The employees complaining.
That what if somebody accidentally grabbed? You know what I mean?
Come on, man. But you know what I'm saying? Some people like I don't want that next to my lunch.
I can see that. I see both sides. Let's see. McDonald alleges that Nike violated the law as well as the state's Fair Employment and Housing Act, which requires accommodations for location. When Miss McDonald would request the pump outside of her scheduled breaks, management would comment that she was setting a bad example as a coach. The term of coach retail supervisor. So she was a supervisor. So she's the one complaining. So she had a supervisor role. And they were saying you leading a bad example for your team, which I could see that. But I mean, at the same time, she's kind of should be setting an example like, hey, we're all human at the end of the day. Says for her subordinates and would deny the request. Okay, so they used to tell like, no, you're setting a bad example, and no, you cannot pump after you just got off break. You can't go back on break. Probably what that says.
Pretty much.
Yeah. As such, McDonald said she would often drive 10 minutes to pump on her lunch break at her friend's house and will be forced to express milk in the bathroom sink. Oh, forced to express milk in the bathroom sink while at work to relieve the pressure of her breast. Oh, okay. So once they fill up, she needs to go pump them, but she would have to just. So wait a minute. Is she saying she just like would just go in the bathroom and squeeze them off in the sink?
Because she was still lactating.
Yeah, she said, yeah, she will be forced to express milk in the bathroom sink. So I'm assuming she's like, my thing is just bring some more bottles, and when you go in the bathroom, just go and squeeze that joint out. I don't know. Pause.
That's
Pause.
not how it works. You gotta have you gotta have that pump to get it out. Yo, I don't. Is this about that or about shoes, bro? Like anyway. So, so what does Nike want to do about this?
Yeah, true. Kwame said no. Manu the Kick says shit that under the table job. Hey, chill, man. Chill. This is a sensitive subject, man. I'm not even gonna read through. We're almost done. We're almost done. I'm just curious. What the question is? What does she want Nike to do, though? I mean, because like I'm assuming this is not every play. A lot of if you gotta be just. I don't know. I don't even know because I'm not a woman too, so it's kind of hard to relate. Says, given the lack of accommodation, McDonald claimed that the milk supply was reduced and she had to stop breastfeeding in February 2024. In addition to her own experience, McDonald said in the filing, she saw other employees face similar issues regarding their need to pump while at work. Are they going to stand by your side though? Because I mean,
Yeah, right.
If you're the only one, right, filing against Nike, right, it's just you, and you don't have, and you can't just go off your word because you're not going to win that. You're going to need some other people standing behind you, and those people that probably stand behind you should might as well. Let me put it this way: anybody that's saying that was facing the same problem and they're going to stand by them and go testify against Nike in court, they might as well say goodbye to their job too. You know what I'm saying?
You're against us, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. They're gonna say like, okay, cool. You want to do that? Sure. Just make sure you go ahead and give us your 2 weeks notice, and when it's all said and done,
not.
Yeah, or not. Yeah, either way, you won't be here. By the time you get back off there, and I'm here
Monday, pretty much. And so to say,
And I guarantee you, Nike's worded it how we just said it. Nike's worded it professionally, where it's like. You have to read so on fire.
But it was felt though, I guarantee you, it was understood.
Exactly. So the article says, simply put, Nike has failed in obligation to provide nursing mothers with a complaint lactation areas and significant break time to pump at California's retail stores, said Michael Morrison, a partner in Alexander Morrison and LLP. And one of the lawyers representing McDonald in a statement into Foot News. These failures are not the trial or the minor inconvenience to mothers. It forces them to choose between breastfeeding and their jobs, which is a choice no mother should have to make. We urge that Nike to work with us to ensure that the retail locations throughout California comply with the law and mothers have accommodate time and opportunity to pump work. No disrespect. But I have a feeling Nike has probably already got this stuff sold up legally. Just because it's not convenient for her, it's going to be a strong argument. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I honestly just want to know what was going through these lawyers' mind. What type of profit do they really see in this? Because they're trying to twist this. They're trying to twist this narrative as like Nike don't care about mothers birthing mothers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what profit do they really see they're gonna get out of this?
Maybe they're hoping that Nike settles and hey, anything is better than nothing. We settle for, even if they settle for, I don't know, let's say 100,000. Nike's good for it, but I don't see Nike just getting it over that easy either. That
must be one of those super local lawyers.
The sad part, bro, you probably not lying. You're probably not lying. I'm gonna put it this way.
He's not on no billboard. He's not on no billboards in the city.
The guy you see on the commercials whenever you watch like the Judge Judy's and joints, those guys like 1-800-CALL. Like the dude out here, he is called like he's different from this one. He don't play this, that. He talks a strong, good game throughout the commercial. And it's like, call 1-800-so-and-so right now. I'm answering. Like, no, you're not.
Right now, I'm answering. Yeah, exactly.
Someone on your team is answering, but it ain't you. But he makes it seem like you got a lawyer. You've been hit in a car accident before. You got a lawyer. Let me get what you're supposed to get.
Oh, the injury lawyers. Oh, come on now, man. They sit by the phone because they know Like that, the injury lawyers are like legit, man.
But they make sure they pay themselves too.
Oh yeah,
You know. Let me
oh
read
yeah.
the rest of this article, then we'll wrap things up here for the night. Talk upcoming releases. Nike did not immediate return to Foot News request for comment. This isn't the first time Nike has come under fire for its alleged mistreatment of mothers and mothers to be. Olympian Allison Felix has openly came out, called out Nike, her former sponsor, since she publicly split from the brand in 2019 under its unfair policies regarding pregnant athletes. Let's see. My personal battle, especially during negotiations with Nike, was about ensuring women athletes aren't financially penalized for being mothers. Felix wrote in an open letter in March highlighting her new brand's maternity return policy. Though Nike eventually extended protections to all female athletes, it's highlighted my choice to fight for myself and the future of all women in sports. So that pretty much wraps up this article. This one, I don't know how far it's gonna go. Um, I will say this: worst case scenario, Nike, if they have to bend, they'll do what they need to do, and it's gonna be an easy settle. I would
And
think.
what they'll most likely do is just give an extension to maternity leave to combat. Here, we'll give you an additional 2 weeks. Here, you should be able to produce more than enough milk, to where it shouldn't disrupt work. Or they'll probably extend their breaks, like the
Yeah,
like mothers to be or new mothers will probably have like certain, rules to their breaks, that's different from, everyone else.
yeah, true. They could probably, yeah, they're gonna do something to make up for it. I would believe. If they're not,
Well,
again,
no real money even has to be spent.
yeah. The thing is, who's to say though they're not already in the legal limits of what they're already supposed to provide? So
Well, but yeah, exactly. But in the eyes of the law, yeah, they're legally doing what they're supposed to do for, like I say, expecting and new mothers. But expecting and new mothers, say know that's some man's law. We need this is what we need.
yeah, true. Let's see. Kwame says, sound like she forced Nike to change its policy. That's cool. So
Yeah, I say it's a good and a bad thing. But like I say, whatever. I hope this is what she's trying to get out of it because I don't really see
oh, she ain't
her.
got no money.
Yeah, I said financially, this is no financial gain for any party. I mean, obviously, like she's gonna have to pay these lawyers regardless. It's
Yeah,
probably a very small, open and shut case.
yeah. So let's talk upcoming releases here for the last 2 minutes, and then we'll wrap things up here for the night because we're coming up right up on the hour. Um, Futura, the Futura SB Dunks, those joints. The more and more I see them, I'm loving them. Not that I didn't like them before, but now, like, I don't know. I guess I'm in my dunk bag too, SB dunk bag this year too. These joints are fire, man. And I haven't seen them loaded up on the sneakers app just yet, but I'm loving them. And I know there's a friends and family pair. I'm loving those too, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I'm in the wave or what. To be honest, I do like the more, I guess, the future colorway. Like it seems more calm compared to the other ones. They seem a little sun kissed, but I know I've said that before too. Other than that, let's see what else we got. We got those J Balvins that's supposed to be coming. J Balvin threes, the dark joints. Um, I'm not mad at them though. I'm not mad at them. It just looks like almost a little too dark. But I don't know. I'm gonna try for everything. I'm gonna go for everything, but I'm not gonna pay resale for everything. I'm gonna say that. That's just where I'm at with it. Let's see. Kwame says the future SBs are fire. I'm betting there's a sneakers release soon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get a sneakers release as well, Kwame. It's just I just didn't see them loaded up there yet.
It was like
And
the
then
26th, right?
let's see what we got up on the date here. It says May 24th. Do we got an actual release date? I think this article may be slightly old. This one says May 2022. So 2022. So maybe it may do 2022 on Balvin site, and then next week we'll probably do the following week it'll probably do sneakers. Don't quote me on that though, but that's usually how it goes. At a $250 price tag though, they
These are
tag.
Balvin's or the Futuras?
This for the Balvins. The
Oh,
Balvins.
okay.
They want 250 of them things for it too. God damn.
That's how much the Medellin pair were, right?
I guess so. Or shit. I'm sorry. Shit. And now, but you look at the Futures, they only want 135. That don't sound so bad.
I mean,
But probably gonna be very, very hard to. Both of them are gonna be hard to cop though.
oh yeah.
But I'm not looking comparing the two. I'm not mad at the Balvins. But I know, like I said, if I get them, I'm gonna want the sell pair, and I know it's gonna make them go up. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. Let's see. Devon says, "Did you see the Action Bronson New Balance coming out May 22nd?" No, I can look them up though. What's the particular model? Because I know he's got some, but I'll see if we can pull up like the current date real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. Let's see. Boom. Because I don't think I've seen those. I know I haven't seen those. If anything, I wouldn't mind having a pair though for gym purposes. Let me see if we got the newer pair up here. Boom. We could be. I think this may be it because usually this is it right here. Let me share my screen. Boom, right here. I think these are the newer ones that are anticipated. Yeah, they're actually not looking bad. They're kind of fire, man. But if I get a pair of his shoes, it's gonna be for the gym. I'm gonna dog them. But I mean, New Balance shoes, I feel like are truly workout shoes worthy. Even he was working out in them. Let's see. Manuel Kick says they crease badly. That's why I'm gonna pass on the SBs. They do. They definitely do. Devon says it's the New Balance 1906. Yep, I got the right ones. It's the Action Bronson New Balance 1906R collab. So yeah, they're pretty fire. I would say for gym purposes, maybe so. That would be it for me. But yeah, man, other than that, let me put us back on the main screen and let's wrap things up here for tonight. We've been on this joint right at the hour mark. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love tonight. Really means a lot to the kid. Smash the like button as y'all come in and out of this joint. Really means a lot. Sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Sign up for that sold out Discord. Y'all know the link is pinned at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up. Me and Dunks will be back again live on Monday with another Music Monday. But until then, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and of course, you know, I got my homie that's gonna take things out for the night.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. This was a good one. Yeah, like I said, we're getting close to that mid-year now, so we're definitely gonna start getting a little more heat. I think that these military blues kind of close it out for the first half of the year, if you want to say, you know. No, let's not even say that because we still got the Futuras and the Balvins. So I think that's gonna kind of be the big three of this last quarter. You know, these militaries, the Futuras, and the Balvins. You know, so those are gonna be the big three to close it out. Then now we have the last 6 months of the year where we're really gonna start to see you know, our pockets get tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know, we'll just have to see. But yeah, good luck to everybody, and yeah, so like I said, we'll be back on Monday with another Music Monday. So everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys then.
Most definitely, man. And we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.